Hello friends, welcome back to our channel Kite Anime. It's been a long time I made a scary anime list. So yeah, today's video is about top 10 zombie anime series. But as usual, before we start our video, if you are new here, feel free to subscribe and press the notification bell icon. So without wasting any more time, let's get started this video. Starting with number 10, anime Zombie Lawn. So here's the story guys. Do you know when you are going to die? Michiru Kita does, as she has the ability to see a ring of death on the neck of those around her, and the darker the ring, the closer one is to death. One day she noticed that two boys in her class, Chika Sakui and Shitu Techubana, have completely black rings. Seeking to warn them of their impending demise, she stumbles into their secret. They are already dead, but are kept alive due to a contract with Zombie Lawn, a mysterious lawn office. Of course, nothing comes without a price, as the boys must hunt down and kill zombies in order to pay off their debt. And once they learn about Michiru's Shinigami eyes as well, they drag her into their crazy world also. Moving on, number 9 anime, Corpse Princess. There are two series, Aka and Kuro. I'm going to tell about the story about Aka. After being brutally murdered along with her family, Makina Hoshimura turns into Shikabane Hime, a living corpse contracted to Kogan cult. In order to exert revenge on the mysterious undead organization responsible for her death, she is assisted in this task by Keishi Takagi, her contracted priest and farmer friend. This series follows the story of Keishi's younger brother Ori, a boy with an unusual attraction to death, who slowly discover his brother's secret and get dragged into world of Shikabane as well. Moving on, number 8 anime, Soul Station, with the season 1 episode only one, that is movie. There is no dub, and the genre is horror thriller. This anime don't have much description as the story is very simple. Several groups of people try to survive a zombie pandemic that unleashes itself in downtown Seoul. Moving on, number 7 anime, Soul Eater. Here's the story. That city is home to the famous Death Weapon Meister Academy, a technical academy headed by the Shinigami, Lord Death himself. It is mission to raise a death scythe for the Shinigami to wield against the many evils of their fantastic world. These death scythes, however, are not made from physical weapon, rather they are born from human hybrids who have the ability to transform their body into demon weapons, and only after they consume the soul of 99 evil beings and one witch souls. Soul Eater follows these students of Shibushan as they take on mission to collect soul and protect the city from the worst threat, while working together under the sneakering sun to become stronger in mind, body and soul. Moving on, number 6 anime, Sunday Without God. This anime have adventure and mystery, so you will gonna like it. Now the story is, God has abandoned the world. As a result, life cannot end and nor new life can be born. So as a result, the dead walk restlessly among the living, granting one last miracle before turning away forever. God created gravekeepers, mystical being capable of putting the dead to rest through a proper burial. I, our MC, a cheerful but naive young girl, served as her village gravekeeper in place of her late mother. But one day a man known as Hampnai Hambart, who is supposedly Ai's father, arrives and kills all the people in her village. Having lost her village and no plan for the future, Ai decides to accompany the mysterious man on his journey. As he travels the land, the young gravekeeper strives to fulfill her duties, granting peace to the dead and assisting the living, while at the same time learning more about the world that God left in this tragic state. Moving on, number 5 anime. Here's the story guys. Yuki Takeya loves her school so much that she does not want to ever leave. Megaru Goaika Private High School is a unique and lively place where Yuki enjoys her carefree life as a third-year high school student and a member of a school living club. The club consisting of President Yuri Wakasa, the athletic Kurami Iwasuma, and the mature junior Miki Niyoki, the supervising teacher Megumi Sakura, and the club dog Taro Maru. They pride itself on making the most of life at school, and on the top of meeting after classes, the member must live within the school ground from sleeping over to eating meals. From the manga series of the same name written by Norimitsu Kaiyo and illustrated by Sadaro Chiba, School Life follows the adventure of a school living club as they live at a school to promote independence and self-determination. Moving on, number 4 anime, The Empire of Corpses. Here's the story, guys. By the 19th century, humanity has cultivated technology enabling the reanimation of corpses. Unable to experience individual thoughts or emotion, the corpses are programmed by humans to act as laborers in various occupations. This newfound technology, however, comes with a catch. Science may be able to restore the corpse's ability to move, yet it cannot return with every corpse loses a death, the soul. But Dr. Victor Frankenstein, who vanished shortly after his revolutionary work on corpse reanimation, is said to have revived the only corpse in possession of a soul. In pursuit of this scientific technology, London medical student John Watson hoped to fulfill his promise to his late partner Friday. After being scouted by a government agency, Watson is on hunt to obtain Frankenstein's notes, which he believes hold the key to the secret of soul. During his search, Watson uncovered the harsh reality of the developing corpse technology and the price he must pay to advance his research. Moving on, number 3 anime, High School of the Dead. Here's the story, guys. It happened suddenly. The death began to rise and Japan was thrown into total chaos. As this monster began terrorizing a high school, Takashi Kimuro is forced to kill his best friend when he gets bitten and joins the rank of Walking Dead, wanting to protect Rei Miyamoto, the girlfriend of the man he just executed. They narrowly escape their death trap of a school only to be greeted with a society that has already fallen. Soon Takashi and Rei band together with other students on a journey to find their family members and uncover what caused this overwhelming pandemic. Joining them is Saiko Busujima, the beautiful president of the Candle Club, Koto Hirano, a otaku with a fetish for firearms, Saya Takagi, the daughter of an influential politician, and Shizuka Marikawa, their hotline school nurse. But will the combined strength of these individuals be enough to conquer this undead apocalypse? Moving on, number 2 anime, D. Gray Man. Losing a loved one is so painful that one may sometimes wish to be able to resurrect them, a weakness that the enigmatic Millennium Earl exploit. To make his mechanical weapon known as Akuma, he uses the soul of the dead that are called back. Once a soul is placed in an Akuma, it is trapped forever, and the only way to save them is to exorcise them from their vessel using the anti-Akuma weapon, that is innocence. After spending 3 years as the disciple of General Cross, Alan Walker is sent to the Black Order, an organization comprised of those willing to fight Akuma and the Millennium Earl to become an official exorcist. With an arm as his innocence and a cursed eye that can see the suffering soul within Akuma, it is up to Alan and his fellow exorcists to stop the Millennium Earl's ultimate plot, one that can lead to the destruction of the world. Finally, on the number 1, we have Kabanari of the Iron Fortress. Here's the story. The world it is in the midst of industrial revolution when horrific creatures emerge from a mysterious virus, ripping through the flesh of humans to state their never-ending appetite. The only way to kill this being known as Kabane is by destroying their steel-coated hearts. However, if bitten by one of these monsters, the victim is doomed to fate worse than death. As the fallen rise once more to join the rank of their fellow undead, only the most fortified of civilization has survived the turmoil, and encased with the island of Hinamoto, where mankind has created a massive wall to protect themselves from the endless hordes of Kabane. The only way into these giant fortresses is via heavily armored trains, which are serviced and built by young men such as Ikoma. Having created a deadly weapon that he believes will easily pierce through the hearts of Kabane, Ikuma accurately awaits the day when he will be able to fight using his new weapon. But little does he know, however, that his chance will come much sooner than he expected.